trade for about 20 years now, and I bought and sell books to museums. I usually deal in the higher end books, historical stuff, and it's been my passion, and it's been an amazing profession to be a part of, and I appreciate good books, quality books, and I've seen many, and I'm telling you now that I've seen this book called 1001. And to me, this is Katherine Jansen's magnum opus. This is a book unlike any other book I've ever been exposed to. It's hard to describe, but it's more of an imaginary journey in between the frames of the pictures of the book. It's a picture book, but it's more than a picture book. You don't open it this way, you open it this way, and you scroll down the pages. It's very similar to a ritual, kind of either using mala beads or being absorbed in the cadence of a mantra. So that's what it reminded me of when I looked at the book. And I noticed right away there was no printing in the book. So it was a right-brained adventure. It got me into a state where I found myself imagining the space in between each of the photos on the page. There's 7 photos per page layout, double page, and I found it more than just looking at a book. To me it was a journey, and I was experiencing in my own way the unfolding story that each of these 7 pictures per these 2-page spreads was giving me, and I realized that I was filling in a lot of the gaps. I was bringing my experience to the book, and Katherine was bringing her experience to the book in the form of these wonderful images. And I just realized that nobody is getting the experience of this book that I am. And I wouldn't get the experience of anyone else either. So in other words, it's an individual journey this book leads you on, and you can co-create with the author of the book the story that unfolds. And to me, there's as many stories in this book as there are people who read them, reading the stories without the words. So it's a real innovative, cutting-edge, new, I've never seen it, way to tell a story. And it's beautiful. There's so many multifaceted directions, there's so many multifaceted aspects of a thing. And to really know the thing well, Katherine does talk about the many names for Shiva, the many names for rain, the many names for experiences, the many names for things. And the multifaceted part of that is a part of a complete understanding of those things. So, and I feel like that's part of what this book is leading me towards. And I felt very enriched, and my experience of India was greatly enriched, although I've never been there. So it was quite a unique experience, and I recommend it to everyone. And I recommend you, if this touches you, to join her in this project. It's well worth being a part of.